Or how about a child who says that they respect their mom and dad, but constantly disobeys them? Imagine every time you confronted your child about disobeying the rules you've set, they're like, oh, mom and dad, don't worry. I've already told you that I trust you and obey you. Okay, little Tommy, that's great, but you don't actually obey us, so I don't care that you've said you do, because you don't. Like, faith without works is dead. Words without actions are dead. Actions speak louder than words is a classic human colloquialism, because we all know this is the way it is. So why, oh why, do we believe that God is any different? Didn't God say, I have created man in my own image and likeness? This is another thing Christianity has gotten totally wrong, that God's nature is like totally opposite from our nature. God's nature is opposite from our sin nature, yes, but that's not really our true nature. Our true nature, our humanness, our desire for love and connection and happiness, that's God's image and likeness. And so this is what it means to say, when God says, I have written my law upon your heart that you may keep it. Meaning it's not just in a book. You don't have to find a book to know my law. If you were trapped on a desert island your whole life with no Bible, you could still find the truth of God within you. Isn't this what Jesus, in no few words, made very clear, warning his closest followers? And check this out, you guys. This is huge. In the passage in Matthew where Jesus says, the people appear to Jesus and say, Lord, Lord, didn't we do miracles in your name and cast out demons in your name? And Jesus says, not everybody who says to me, Lord, Lord, is going to just automatically enter the kingdom. I mean, imagine if it was that easy and Jesus is, standing before the lineup of heaven or something, and everyone's like, Lord, Lord. He's like, you're permitted. Next person. Hello, Lord, Lord. You're permitted. You called me Lord. You confessed me. Next, murderers, rapists, child pedophiles. Lord, Lord. Everyone's just walking into heaven. We just had to know the secret password. Come on, this is insane, right? How do you know someone believes something? Because they do it. How do you know someone is living in sin? Because they sin. It's very simple, right? You are not saved from sin if you continue in sin. So Jesus said, get away from me, you who practice wickedness, for I never knew you. For when I was hungry, you didn't feed me, etc., etc. Lord, when did we see you hungry? When you didn't do it to the least of these, you didn't do it to me. So here we have Jesus warning his most devout believers who cast out demons in his name and do miracles in his name.